Dan Ives, Wedbush securities analyst. He joins us now. Are you sure about the M&A approvals? Because, yes, deregulation, but there are some question marks with some Republicans like J.D. Vance who have applauded what the FTC has done. And when Trump was president last time around, he moved to block some big deals.
Yeah, and I think the view, and I think you see it with the Google-Wiz potential deal, we're going to have massive M&A in tech. And I think a weaker FTC, weaker con, this is going to really open up the floodgates. But I think it started with Microsoft Activision. I think that blueprint is what a lot of big tech companies are going to go down. And it just speaks to this AI arms race. Big tech can't be on the outside looking in. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of a much broader tidal wave of M&A that we expect in tech.
I'm glad you mentioned the Google-Wiz. Not a done deal yet, but the Journal reported over the weekend close to a $23 billion deal. This is a company, and we've talked to Asaf Rappaport, started in 2020, cybersecurity for the cloud, and taken a lot of market share gains from folks like Palo Alto, right?
And when you look at Palo Alto, CrowdStrike, Zscaler, I mean, Wiz front and center in terms of this golden age for cybersecurity. Now, for Google, this would be a shot across the bow at Microsoft and Amazon. Korean definitely feeling the mojo. I think we'll see that again this quarter from a cloud perspective. If they get Wiz, it would be a huge win. But I don't think it's just, this is not the end. I think you will see Microsoft, Amazon, Oracle, and others get aggressive when it comes to cybersecurity, because this is just the start, and we talk about this a lot on the show, of the AI revolution. It's 9 p.m. in this party that we believe goes to 4 a.m. Cybersecurity is on the dance floor of that AI party.
Who are the targets?
I think when you look at names like Tenable, you look at names like Varonis, I think you're going to see a lot of the private players, too, when they decide whether it's going public or going for M&A. But if this is true, a $23 billion type price tag, Google, biggest acquisition they've ever made, this is really going to start what I believe the catalyst for big tech. But it also speaks to you go into November, if a Trump White House, that's a weaker FTC, it's a weaker con, and you will see the floodgates open up for tech M&A.
What explains Tesla's rebound, including today, and in the face of another maintenance of an underweight over at Wells? What do you think's going on?
It's the Trump trade.
It is.
I think if you look at it, it just viewed Trump is bullish for Musk, bullish for Tesla. Now, then you look at broader EVs, it's negative. Trump obviously negative for electric vehicles. But Tesla would be in a position of strength if those rebates are taken away. And when you think about the Biden White House, you know, Musk has obviously really been more in the background or an afterthought. Viewed in a Trump White House, if that happens, Musk will be front and center bullish for Tesla. And I think that's what we're seeing today, you know, after this weekend.
Pretty clear. There's a direct line there.
And yeah, and I think for Tesla now, you know, this has been somewhere the mojo's coming back, and also in terms of AI.
Aren't we approaching your target on Tesla?
We are getting close to the $300 target. And Carl, what I've talked about with you is the bull case is 400, and I continue to think, even though Robotaxi Day could potentially be moved from 8/8 to October.
You were not unnerved by that at all, right?
Because I just view that we're talking 2 months,
yeah.
And the AI story, that's $1 trillion alone, in our opinion, of value that could be added to the Tesla story, which we do not view as an automaker, we view as a robotics AI player.